Oh, please welcome the very fluffy James McAvoy. Come and join us. So,
thank you.
We heard there your latest role is the little bunny called Hazel in Watership Down. That's going to be huge of a Christmas.
He's hard as nails, really.
Is he a tough bunny?
Do you know what? He doesn't appear to be a tough bunny to begin with. He seems like quite a sensitive bunny. But yeah, they go through a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
You know? Watership Down is essentially a bunch of fluffy bunnies running away from the apocalypse, starting a revolution and creating a society that they want to.
Well, we thought, I mean, how do we celebrate Watership Down and bunnies and stuff? So we kind of had an idea, didn't we?
We had a lot of rabbits. We had acrobat rabbits. We had dancing rabbits. We're going to put a rabbit on your head. And then we heard a rumour that we want you to clear up now that you might be slightly allergic to rabbits.
Look, I don't know. I don't want to test it because, you know, the consequences could be long-lasting, but I'm allergic to cats, dogs and horses, and I suspect rabbits as well.
Well, there's only one way to find out, right?
I want to face plant myself in a rabbit.
Yeah, it'd be great TV.
Rabbit will love it.
It would be a shame playing Hazel.
Yeah, no, look, I feel like a bit of a fraud. If I am indeed allergic to rabbits, I feel awful doing it, but, you know, somebody's got to do the job. And I would love the original, so I'm glad.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll talk more about the original a bit later, yeah.
So the new Watership Down, James, it's going to be the jewel in the crown of the BBC TV schedule. Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it. Do you remember, did you read the book as a kid, or when you were little, do you remember the original film?
I watched the film first when I was about 10, and I read a lot that people get terrified. You know, were you terrorised by Watership Down in the 70s or whatever? I wasn't. I was thrilled and I was excited, and I was massively emotional. I mean, I cried my eyes out.
Oh, yeah.
But I was never scared by it.
No, I think it was the first film, we were saying this earlier, where, you know, apart from Bambi, where suddenly everything wasn't going to end up OK.
Aye. Yeah,
it was a bit of a shock, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite an adult scenario, really, quite an adult human scenario that these fluffy bunnies find themselves in. Do you know what I mean? Their world is about to be destroyed and they have to go make a new one. So,
well, exactly. But you loved it, so...
I loved it, and then when I was a teenager, around about 19 or 20, I was in drama school. We did what would it have been called? A contemporary movement piece.
What's that mean?
Well, none of us were dancers, so we couldn't call it dance. But we moved about a lot to sounds, and it was based on Watership Down. So, at the age of 19...
I've got to ask, can we relive...
Well,
was there any of this going on?
No. That would have been... Because that would have been too obvious and crowd-pleasing at the time, do you know what I mean? We were way too arty for that. To be honest with you, I think we just talked about it a bit. And we warred over Fleira, which is what they call their pasture.
Lettuce.
Yeah,
we've learned today.
So I read it when I was about 19.
Right. But you said yes to this project in quite an unusual way, didn't you?
Well, the producer who made it, Rory Aitken, I'd worked with him before, so he had my number, and he gave me he emailed me or gave me a phone call. He gave me a phone call, I think it was, and while I'm chatting to him, I was in Montreal making X-Men something, and which was the official title. They changed it for some strange reason. So he was like, hey, do you want to do Watership Down? I went, mate, I've got to get off the phone. I don't think I had an iPhone at the time, so I couldn't sort of do selfies or whatever, so I had to get off the phone, take a picture of myself and then send it to him via email because I was wearing my Watership Down t-shirt at that very moment.
Meant to be.
Yes.
Meant
to
be.
There you are.
There you are.
I was also wearing Nicholas Hoult at the time as well. Don't know if that's a bit saucy.
Well, let's see an exclusive clip of the new Watership Down where Hazel, a.k.a. James here, gets woken up to go and get some food. And if you don't speak rabbit, we've just told you Fleira means lovely food, like lettuce.
Fluent in rabbit now,
there you are.
Yes.
Lapanese. Try it. It's a carrot. I mean, it's a seminal moment in television history.
I think it will be.
The crunch of the carrot. Now, Olivia Colman stars as well as Strawberry. I think we've got a picture of Olivia there. Olivia's on the left, and that's Strawberry there. John Boyega as well as Bigwig. Loads of big names, but I love the idea of, like, it's a wrap, and you all go out to the pub together because you all hang out together, but on an animation, that...
Yeah.
No, we never saw hiding our hair of each other. Hiding our hair. Hey. I'd have loved to go down to the pub and, you know, got rabbiting onto the guys, but unfortunately, thanks very much. But no, you never see each other. So the first time I saw any of the cast, I know Nick pretty well, but other than him, the first time I met any of the cast was really at the first screening of it, the BFI last weekend, and I was like, oh, hello, how'd you do? I've been acting with you for 3 years. Yeah. But so yeah, it's a bit isolating, but it's the only way you can do it really with animated stuff.
Yeah, well, it's gorgeous. Can't wait to watch it.
It's going to be huge news over Christmas. Watch Him Down will be on BBC One, and it starts on Saturday, the 22nd of December.
Lovely. What a gift. What a gift for the people.
We know what we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. You've had to shave your head, actually, haven't you, for X-Men, which you mentioned earlier?
Many times. Yeah, and for Split and Glass as well.
Is it quite freeing?
Yes, it is. It's just nice to kind of go, Jesus, that's what my head looks like without any hair in it. When I first got it done as well, I got a fair old amount of anonymity because of it, but ultimately, I think I've done 4 films now without shaved head.
So we know what you look like.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of a beacon now walking down the head. They're like, oh, there's that guy, skinhead guy that plays Charles what's his face is? So, yeah.
And the kids recognising you a lot more, because...
Are
you getting people like,
the kids, the youth. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. X-Men's done a hell of a lot of that, and then Split sort of got in a bit of a cross-generational kind of crowd in. So, yeah.
And X-Men Dark Phoenix, you're playing. So you play a character that goes through the decades.
I do. I'm like a really good disco.
Yeah, so you're through the decades, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, all the hits.
Stop at the noughties.
No, I imagine...
Because everything else was rubbish.
The 90s, I imagine, you know, because it's quite a few years on, you're so young. Isn't he lovely and young-looking, ladies and gentlemen? Have they had to use makeup to sort of crinkle you up a little bit?
No, we've basically ignored the fact that people age. And we're using the fact that we're children of the atom. We're mutants, and we're kind of just egging it.
Handy for Hollywood stars.
We don't really age. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, get us a bit of that.
I tell you what, though, the creator, Stan Lee, I mean, lovely guy, and he was on this show many years ago, and he told us this brilliant story about coming up with Spider-Man as a title. Here it is.
Then I tried Insect Man.
No!
It wasn't glamorous. I went down the list. Mosquito Man. And finally, Spider-Man.
Yeah!
What a legend. Such a nice bloke.
I've met him very, very briefly and kind of hogged a selfie with him. We had like tons of us in it. And
did you have your Watership Down t-shirt on?
My Watership Down t-shirt and my original copy of the X-Men comic book. But what always struck me was he always seemed to be having a good laugh, even until he was, I think he's 90s. Yeah. So I just hope I'm like that when I'm his age. If I get to his age.
James, now that you're a proper sci-fi superstar and all that, Alex and I, we just cobbled together a little quiz this afternoon because we just thought you'd like it. We thought we'd test your knowledge.
Go for it.
Right, OK, first question. One of Stan Lee's best-known creations was The Incredible Hulk.
Right.
But who starred as the Hulk in the original TV series?
Michael Dukhavstard. I don't know. I can't remember his name. I don't know.
Good. No, we're going to hear a bit of the theme tune here now.
This might evoke
jog
some
your
memories.
memory.
Prod awake some memories of hiding behind a cushion away from the Hulk.
I mean, we wondered why it was so sad, the theme tune. Yeah. Because he was very angry, wasn't he?
Well,
fuming.
Very angry. He was on the run. He had no place to rest his head.
He was fuming. He had to buy new clothes every 2 minutes.
You know what I mean? They were some nice strides there.
I think he just needed a sandwich. You know when the kids get grouchy?
Yeah.
He was hungry.
He was hungry.
OK,
I don't
we'll
know.
have to push
Tell
you.
me. I don't know.
Well, it was an actor called Lou Ferrigno.
Oh,
It was you, Lou, wasn't it?
Look!
Oh!
No, you got it wrong.
Hey, can you still do the roar?
Oh, look, he's still...
Oh, smash! See you all this weekend for the Love of Sci-Fi in Manchester. Come on down. You wouldn't like me home angry.
Still got it.
He's still got it.
Still got it.
I feel about 4 years old again. Oh, but bit
In
scared.
30 years' time, am I going to be like, who played Charles Xavier? And I'm like, oh, there, it's James. Hey, oh, there's good in you too.
Hopefully you'll be able to subtly get in a plug as well for where you are, like you did. Next question, OK, ready? The 1984 supernatural comedy classic Ghostbusters has a very well-known theme tune.
Yeah.
Now listen to it and concentrate, because we need you to sing the next line in the song.
Right.
Here we go.
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Go.
Come on.
When you're...
Something weird.
When there's something weird
And it
don't feel good.
Don't look
Don't look good.
Let's see if you're right. Hit it, Ray Parker Jr.
Go on, Raymondo.
If it's something strange
Still
in your
right.
neighborhood,
Amazing.
who you gonna call?
Amazing.
And the next line is, if
Still
it's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call?
Ray!
Yeah.
Ray. Okay.
Can I just say the little...
Very quickly,
it's
which
good.
popular Netflix sci-fi series sees a group of school kids attempt to rescue one of their friends from an alternate dimension called the Upside Down?
From a what?
From
the Upside Down. You're obviously not watching it.
It's a huge Netflix
Gaten and
sensation.
Caleb, quick, tell us
I love
who
sci-fi.
it is.
What?
Let's
Come on,
see.
let's see. Where are you from, guys?
They're from Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things.
Stranger Things! I only made it through the first two
Cheers,
episodes.
guys.
Gaten and Caleb, thank you. Look, and we've only got one of them in shot.
Thank you so much, James. It's been
Thank you.
an absolute
Cheers, guys.
pleasure.
Nailed that.
Nailed that.